So, welcome sa ating new math lesson. Ako nga pala si Sir Waki. At ito ang ating topic ngayon. Relations and functions. Unahin muna nating discuss ang relation. Kapag sinabi nating relation, ano ang naiisip mo? Ang una nating naiisip ay isang babae at isang lalaki. Pero possible din na ang relation ay between sa isang tatay at sa kanyang anak. Or a relation can be a student and his grade. Or a person and the brand of his cell phone. So in mathematics, ano nga ba ang relation? Let us now define a relation. A relation is a set of distinct ordered pairs xy following a certain rule such that every element in the domain is paired at least once with the elements in the range. Para mas maintindihan pa natin yung relation, mag-consider tayo ng ilang mga cases. Now, sa set of ordered pairs, ipakita natin ang relation between sa isang teacher and his students. Let's say for example, Sir Waki, Tin, Sir Waki, Ruth, Sir Waki, Nika, Sir Waki, Nel. Now, by set of ordered pairs, na ipakita natin a relation between the teacher, Sir Waki, and his students. Now, by array or mapping, paano naman natin ipapakita or illustrate ang relation na yun? Kung mapapansin nyo sa array or mapping, meron tayong dalawang circle or dalawang oblong. So, sa kaliwa, nandun si Sir Waki, sa kanan, nandun yung kanyang mga students. So, ipakita natin yung relation or yung pairing between the teacher and his students. So, magko-construct lang tayo ng arrow, Sir Waki papunta kay Tin. Isa pang arrow, mula kay Sir Waki papunta kay Ruth. Isang arrow papunta kay Nika. And last, isang arrow from Sir Waki papunta kay Nel. So, by mapping, ipakita natin the relation between Sir Waki and his students. Let us consider another case. During Physical Fitness Day, a student has only one BMI category. So, sa ordered pairs, ipakita natin, for example, Juan, normal, Nene, wasted, Pedro, overweight, Petra, severely wasted, Poo, obese. By array or mapping, ipakita natin yung relation between the students and their corresponding BMI category. Si Juan kanina ay normal, so mag-create lang tayo ng arrow from Juan papunta doon sa kanyang category na normal. Then, Nene, papunta doon sa wasted. Pedro, overweight. Petra, severely wasted. Poo, obese. So, ito ngayon yung relation ng students at ng kanyang BMI category. Consider this case. There are many students in a specific section of a senior's class. Kyla, 11 Romans. Lewin, 11 Romans. Hans, 11 Romans. Zaira, 11 Romans. Diane, 11 Romans. And Kyla, 11 Romans. Kung mapapansin natin, yung unang elements ay magkakaiba. Yung pangalawang elements ay magkakamuka, iisa lang. Ibig sabihin, sina Kyla, Lewin, Hans, Zaira, Diane, and Kyla belong to the same section. So, by array or mapping, ipakita natin. So, lahat yan sa kaliwa, si Kyla, Lewin, Hans, Zaira, Diane, and Kyla. So, ang arrow nila lahat ay papunta doon sa 11 Romans. So, ibig sabihin, ang section nila ay 11 Romans. Now, let us use numbers. 1, negative 2, 3, 5, 1, 6, 0, negative 3, negative 4, negative 2, 1, 1 half, 3, negative 3. So, by array or mapping, ang 1 ay nag-pair sa negative 2, 3 naki-pair sa 5, again, 1 nag-pair sa 6, 0 nag-pair sa negative 3, ang negative 4 nag-pair sa negative 2, 1 nag-pair sa 1 half, and 3 nag-pair sa negative 3. Let us recall that the first component in the ordered pair is the x-coordinate or the abscissa, while the second component is the y-coordinate or the ordinate. Now what is domain? And what is range? In a mathematical relation, the set of all possible x-coordinates is called the domain, while the set of all possible y-coordinates is called the range. Sa kaninang illustration natin sa mapping, ano kaya ang domain dito at ano kaya ang range? Okay, ang domain natin ay si Sir Waki at ang range natin ay si Tin, Ruth, Nika, and Nell. Now, by set of ordered pairs, paano naman natin madedetermine ang domain and range? Yung mga unang elements natin o yung mga x-coordinates ang domain at yung second component o yung second elements ang range. Sa domain natin ay isa lang, si Sir Waki. Pagdating sa range ay si Tin, si Ruth, Nika, and Nell. Again, by mapping, ang domain natin si Kyla, Lewin, Hans, Zaira, Diane, Kyla. While yung range natin ay 11 Romans. Sa example natin na to, ano ang domain? Okay, so ang domain natin ay 1, 3. Kung mapapansin nyo ay mauulit na naman yung 1. So, kailangan distinct ang ating domain. So, lalagpasan na natin siya. Susunod natin ay 0, negative 4. Naulit na naman yung 1, so hindi natin siya isasama. And mauulit na naman yung 3, meron na siya, so hindi na uli natin siya isasama. There are only 4 domain in this set of ordered pairs. 1, 3, 0, and negative 4. How about the range? The range are negative 2, 5, 6, negative 3, mauulit-uli yung negative 2, so skip natin siya, 1/2. And again, mauulit yung negative 3, so yan lang ang ating range. Negative 2, 5, 6, negative 3, and 1/2. Now let's try the following. Find the domain and range. Okay, the domain in this set of ordered pairs are 2, 6, negative 3, 1, 10, and 4. While the range are negative 1, 0, 4, negative 2, and 5. The domain in the set of ordered pairs are 1/2, 4, 0, negative 15. While the range are 4, 1/2, 3, negative 9, 16, and 8. In array or mapping, we can easily determine the domain. So the domain are 8, negative 1, 13, 4, and 6. While the range are negative 1, 0, 14, 23. Now let's move on to the next lesson, types of relation. This is what we call the one-to-one relation. Now, what is one-to-one relation? We have one-to-one relation when each element from the domain is paired with one element from the range. Isang element sa domain ay papares lang ng isang element din sa range. Isa sa isa. Next one. Ano namang relation ito? One-to-many relation. So what is one-to-many relation? We have one-to-many relation when one element from the domain is paired with more than one element from the range. So isang element sa domain papares ng more than one element sa range. So this is many-to-one relation. What is many-to-one relation? We have many-to-one relation when more than one element from the domain is paired exactly with one element from the range. So marami naman sa may domain at isa lang ang kapares sa range. Identify the following types of relation. The answer is one-to-one relation. The answer is many-to-one relation. This is one-to-many relation. This is one-to-one relation. And this is many-to-one relation. Let us study now the function. What is a function? A function is a relation whose first element x in the set of distinct ordered pairs is paired exactly once with y. So lahat ng element sa domain ay makikipagpares lang ng isang beses sa element sa range. So from the definition, which is true? Statement number 1, all functions are relations. Or statement number 2, all relations are functions. The answer is statement number 1, all functions are relations. Since a function is only a type of relation, there are different ways of expressing relations and functions. By set of ordered pairs, by table of values, by graph, by equation, by array or mapping. Identify the following whether a function or a mere relation. When we say mere relation, relation lang siya but not a function. One-to-one relation, is this a function or a mere relation? Okay, so this is a function. So kung titingnan natin, lahat ng domain, element from the domain, ay isang beses lang pumartner sa element sa y. One-to-many relation. A function or a mere relation? Okay, this is a mere relation. Yung element natin sa domain, nakipair siya more than once the element from the range. Many-to-one relation. Many-to-one relation is a function. Kung titingnan natin, bawat element sa domain ay isang beses lang pumartner sa y. So this is a function. Yung mga first element natin ay isang beses lang pumapartner sa element sa range. So this is a function. Okay, this is a mere relation. Kung mapapansin natin, yung 2 ay pumartner sa 7 and at the same time pumartner siya sa 4. So dalawa yung kanyang partner. It means this is no longer a function. So this is a mere relation. A set of ordered pairs is a function if the x-coordinate appears only once. Okay, this is a mere relation. Why? Okay, tatlong beses nakipair ang 0. Okay, this is a function. Next. This is again a function. How about in the graph? How do we determine if the relation is a function? Okay, this one is a function. Take note, all lines are functions except vertical lines. So in the previous example, this is a line and this is not a vertical line. So therefore, this is a function. Next. Again, this is a line, not a vertical line. So this is a function. So basically, paano ba natin malalaman talaga given yung graph kung function? Simple lang, mag-i-imagine tayo na merong isang vertical line na dadaan doon sa may graph. Kapag isang beses lang niyang tinatamaan lagi ang graph, it means function siya. Halimbawa, dito ako nag-drawing ng vertical line or nag-imagine ng vertical line. So makikita natin na nag-intersect sila in only one point. So therefore, this is a function. Ang tawag sa ginagawa natin na pagdodrawing ng vertical lines or pag-imagine ng vertical line, kung ang graph ay function or may relation, ang tawag doon ay vertical line test. Next, again, this is a line. This line is not a vertical line. This is also a function. So using vertical line test, okay, isang beses lang tinamaan yung graph. Kung dito naman ako magdodrawing or mag-i-imagine, isang beses lang din tatamaan. So kung dito ako mag-i-imagine or magdodrawing, isang beses lang din tatamaan. So kung dito rin, isang beses lang din. So kahit saan ako mag-drawing pala, isang beses lang ng isang beses tatamaan yung graph ay function. How about this one? This is a parabola that opens to the right. This is a mere relation. Kung gagamitan ko siya ng vertical line test, halimbawa dito ako nag-imagine or nag-drawing ng vertical line, mapapansin nyo na tumama siya dito sa may graph at tumama rin siya dun sa isang another part ng graph. So, dalawang points yung tinamaan niya sa may graph. So, therefore, this is a mere relation. How about this graph? Is this a function or a mere relation? This is a function. And this one, a parabola that opens to the left. This is a mere relation. Kung dito ako magdodrawing ng line, dalawang beses tinamaan yung graph. Kung dito rin ako magdodrawing, dalawang beses pa rin tatamaan yung graph. Kung dito, dalawang beses pa rin tatamaan yung graph. How about a parabola that opens upward? Okay, this is a function. How about a vertical line? This is a mere relation. Remember that all lines are functions except vertical lines. Is this a function or a mere relation? This is a mere relation. So this is a mere relation. Pag dito ako nag-drawing ng vertical line, ang daming points na tatamaan. Okay, this one is a function. Now by equation, how do we determine if the given relation is a function or not? Y equals 2x plus 1 is a function. Y squared equals 5x minus 9 is a mere relation. X plus x squared plus y cubed is equal to 7 is a function. 1 plus y raised to 4 minus x raised to 5 plus 2 equals 4 is a mere relation. Y raised to 6 equals 3x squared plus 5 is also a mere relation. Now looking at the equations, kailan function yung equation at kailan naman hindi? Kung mapapansin nyo, ang mga exponents ng y para sa mere relation or not a function, ang mga exponents ay even numbers. So, kapag ang exponent ng y, yung y lang, ang titingnan natin, if the exponent is an even number, then the equation is not a function. Given an equation, if the exponent of y is an odd number, then it is a function. Now try the following. Alright, the first equation. Now since ang exponent ng y ay 1, meron dito nakasulat na 1, so this is a function. For the second equation, tingnan natin yung y. Now, the exponent of y is 2, an even number, so this is a mere relation. In the next equation, notice that the exponent of y is 3, an odd number, so this is a function. Next equation, ang exponent ng y ay 4, so this is a mere relation. Next equation, ang exponent ng y ay 5, an odd number, so this is a function. Now, there are some special cases to consider. Now, kung titingnan natin dito, ang mga exponent ng y natin dito ay puro 1, an odd number. Now, since meron tayong positive and negative, ibig sabihin, for whatever values of x na isa-substitute natin, ay magkakaroon tayong dalawang values ng y. So, isang value ng x, dalawang values ng y. So, it means, makikipag-pair yung element ng x ng dalawang beses sa y because of positive and negative. Okay, for example, let us substitute from the given equation. So, y equals positive and negative the square root of x becomes 1, so 1 plus 3. So, y equals positive and negative the square root of 1 plus 3 is 4, square root of 4. So, what is square root of 4? Y equals positive and negative 2. So, notice that there are two values of y. 1, x, which is 1, and then ang magiging values ng y natin ay dalawa. So, pumares ang x ng dalawang beses sa y. So, y equals positive and negative square root of x plus 3 is a mere relation. Next equation, y equals 1 over x plus 2. Determine natin kung function or not. Kung makikita natin sa equation, kung magsasubstitute ako ng value ng x, ilang values ng y ang mapoproduce? Isa lang ang mapoproduce na values ng y. For example, if x equals 3, so substitute natin yung x equals 3. Y equals 1 over 3 plus 2. So, y equals 1 over 5. So, isang value lang ng y ang naproduce. So, kahit na anong values ng x ang maisip natin dito na isa-substitute natin, laging isang value lang din ng y ang mapoproduce. So, therefore, y equals 1 over x plus 2 is a function. Next equation, y equals the absolute value of x minus 4. Kung magsasubstitute ako ng value ng x, ilan ang mapoproduce na value ng y? Pag tingnan natin yung equation, isa lang lagi ang mapoproduce na value ng y. For example, if x equals 0, so y equals the absolute value of 0 minus 4. Y equals 0 minus 4 is negative 4. So, absolute value of negative 4. The absolute value of negative 4 is, okay, the answer is 4. So, isang value lang ng y ang naproduce natin. So, tuwing magsasubstitute tayo ng isang value ng x, laging isang value lang din ng y ang mapoproduce. So, therefore, y equals the absolute value of x minus 4 is a function. Okay, last equation. The absolute value of y equals 2x plus 1. In this case, yung y ang nasa loob ng absolute value. Is this a function or not? Recall that the absolute value of a number cannot be negative. Thus, the absolute value of a equals 3, for example. Ano ang mga possible values ng a? Since naka-absolute value siya, so ang value ng a natin ay pwedeng positive 3, pwede ring a equals negative 3. So if a is 3, the absolute value of 3 is 3. If a is negative 3, the absolute value of negative 3 is also 3. So dalawang value ang makikita natin kapag naka-absolute value. Now going back to the absolute value of y equals 2x plus 1. Ibig sabihin, mahahati rin ito sa dalawa. Y equals 2x plus 1 and the other one is y equals negative times the quantity 2x plus 1. So isang positive at isang negative. So dalawang values ang y ang mapoproduce natin. Therefore, the absolute value of y equals 2x plus 1 is a mere relation. Remember, for every x element of real number that we plug into the equation produces only one value of y, then the equation is a function. Okay, let's try the following equations. Determine whether a function or a mere relation. Y equals the square root of x minus 8 is a function. Bakit? Kasi wala naman siyang positive and negative. So isa lang ang kino-consider natin dito, yung positive square root. So isang value lang ang mapoproduce sa y. So this is a function. Next equation, y equals negative square root of x squared plus 1 is also a function. In this case, negative lang naman ang napoproduce na value ng y. So isa lang din. So this is a function. Next equation. Okay, this is a mere relation. Since naka-absolute value ang y, magpoproduce ito ng dalawang value. So this is a mere relation. Next equation. This is a function. And last one. This is also a function.
Click the subscribe button and the notification bell for more updates of our videos. Math is so easy.